y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week. This is part 2 of the weekend walk around, so nothing much has changed. I'm still a nervous wreck about the talk coming up next weekend. I am. And me and my husband was talking. I was going to take plants to sell, but my husband's so afraid that we're going to get stuck with them because, being a new person just getting into them, they might not exactly know how much they go for, and I would sell them cheaper than what they would normally go for, but it's still a lot. It's a lot different than going out and buying soil plants. You know what I mean? Like, you can go to Walmart and you can buy several flats of plants for, $1, $2, something like that. Yeah, so, decisions. So I think I'm just going to take a few plants of divisions of what I have and kind of go from there. And if they buy them, they do. If they don't, they don't. Cause I was going to, put like $100 or $200 in and take like 30 some plants for sale. But what if I wound up keeping them or, wound up having them still? I don't know. The one place, I wasn't so worried about it. The other place, like I had to, the one place didn't have any plants, so they kind of backed out on me at the last minute, so I couldn't use them, and they were like the cheaper option. I'd pay like $5 for a plant and then probably sell it for like $10, which is not bad for an orchid, not at all. But the other place was going to charge me 10, so I would have had to charge 20 or 25, and and those were a little bit more, and so I didn't really want to. I was a little nervous going that route, like I said, especially since it's my first talk. So I guess kind of what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go with what I have, and I'm going to do what Yoshi suggested. Thank you, Yoshi. He gave me a lot of good ideas and tried to help me find places that would help me get stuff to take. And he said he would help me, but he didn't have anything at the current time because he had shows coming up too. So he couldn't, he couldn't take from his stock, and I didn't expect him to. He was just kind enough to help me, and I really appreciated that. And, so he told me, like, even if they're not in bloom, best thing to do is go get colored pictures of them and put on them. And that is a good idea because, as we know, with most plants and orchids, definitely bloom sells. So, sorry about that. I am back. The spike on that guy dried up on that Erotivanda. Don't know why. Very upsetting that it dried up. Beautiful Francis. That one up there is still hanging on. That spike is looking a little yellow, and a little dying down, so it probably won't be there too much longer. But this one over here on the left top there, it just opened. You can tell it's redder than everybody else. And then there's another big bud back there coming. Very, very nice. The gorgeous Lawless Gloriana. With her, she's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Very, very nice. Her one still in bud here. Can't hardly see it for this plant in the way, which I took this plant down. The gorgeous Cornelia Calipolana. Love her. Love her. She's a favorite of mine too. Always a reliable bloomer. But I took this plant down. It was hanging up there by the dendrobium there. It was hanging right in that empty spot. I got it down and soaked it. This is Epidendrum alata. I was telling Rick about this one. I told him, I said, it's huge, a huge plant, been mounted and never, ever, ever bloomed. Never bloomed. I told him, I said, I couldn't get it down to soak it. So, but it has gotten, in the summertime, it gets watered twice a day. In the winter, it was usually only once. But as you can see, it had lots of anthocyanin at the tips because it was so close to the grow star. So it had plenty of good light as well. So yeah, but I just don't know why this one won't bloom. Noisy, noisy fire department. Like, is there any point in that? No, there's not. There's nobody on the road either direction in front of them. You're only supposed to run those when there's traffic. Anyways. Yeah. So, I don't know. I told him I would show him because, like I said, you can see the anthocyanin in it. But, yeah, just it has not bloomed for me. Had it for a while, and it's been hanging up under the grow star all the time. Jessie Lee's bloom fell off, but as far as I know, nothing's going on up there. Nothing. Yeah, so just waiting. I'll know more this week when I water, of course. Leodoro here, she's showing all the beautiful pink in this area. Can't wait to that one to open. Should make it twice as lovely. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous Leodoro. I wish we had smell-o-vision. You guys really need to smell her. She is phenomenal. Definitely. So, down here, the beautiful Miltonia Sunset. Looking very good. Got 2 spikes. One with 2 blooms and the other one with 3. Miltonia Sunset. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Then, of course, the other gorgeous, 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 gorgeous is the fantastic, beautiful Ludomoniana cerulean. Very nice. Very nice indeed. 2 blooms. 2 blooms. 2 buds that opened up very nicely on her. And the scent. I keep telling everybody, I posted her this weekend, and I keep telling everybody's like, oh, I'm going to put her on my wish list. And yes, definitely, she's a wish list have. And if you could just smell how beautiful. She is a phenomenal scent. Definitely. So, terrific. Ludomoniana cerulean. And it is kind of hard to tell. She looks white, but she is light purple. She tinges up. Like there's a little bit of, you can see it there, a little bit of light purple on her. So, yeah, she is definitely a cerulean. So, she comes out white to start, but then, yep, turns a little purple. A couple of these buds are going over on Kulau's treat, starting, but she has been out here for a little bit. Gorgeous. Always thinks of Justin when I see that plant, always. And the beautiful, posted this one this weekend too. The gorgeous, gorgeous Catalianthe Memoria Cynthia Taylor. It was so cute because mine's in bloom, Vincent's is in bloom, Maria's is in bloom. So we posted them together, all 3 triplets. Triplets are, all 3 have it in bloom, and it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Definitely a Paula bloom. Then, surprise would have it, this is a new acquisition. This was last week's acquisition from Yoshi. This is the, I can't remember exactly, is it the Beverly? Yeah, the Beverly Blush. So, we will get to see if this one is close to what the, what was it, Dorothy Byron looks like. So, yep, there she is. And of course, sitting right here beside of her is the new Julie Splash. So she's sitting right here in good light underneath these. But yeah, that spike came out rather quickly. So I wanted to get it moved over here to where it was in good light. And it looks like it's forming a bud on the end of there. So that was terrific news. Take a quick gander at the African violets. They're all doing okay. I do need to get them watered as soon as I get my water made up. I had a little bit of an issue this weekend with water, so never had it happen before. It had a slight reaction, and luckily I called Rick, and he said if the TDS is reading fine on it and the you know, it doesn't have a smell, it should be fine. So I still went ahead and opted to dump it and make new. So that's what I'm doing after I get the filming done, is I'm continuing to mix up my water. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love this one. Love Elsie, or Laelia Cattleya, Love Knot. Yep. Love Knot. It's another cerulean. It's smaller cerulean than Ludomaniana, but still all the same. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But yes, as you've seen, the all the ones, the orange ones here, they're gone. The spike is still sitting there on MS Sunlight, but it does look like it might be dying. I don't know. It might be dying. It might be growing out. I did turn it this way so that it would be facing the light more. So we'll see. We'll still have to just wait and see what that one's going to decide it's going to do. So then up here, nothing else is going on besides the Snowflake Northern. So some of these are going over on her as well, but hang tight and we'll go to the other side of the room. I mentioned on the other side of her, this dendrobium, I think it is Blue Happiness. Yeah, Blue Happiness has 2 spikes coming up there on it, so that'll be awesome. Alrighty, over here, nothing else going on really. Psychopsis Mendenhall Hildos is still here. So she is doing quite well and still got her bloom there. Zygo Parkside, still here. Her little single bloom there, doing good. Let's see, over here, the cute little, focus, will you? Focus. A little too close. The Gomessa. It is Gomessa. It's Croceus, though. Gomessa Croceus. I gotta get used to saying that name now. So, but she's got several little blooms on her. Such a cute little Oncidium type. I was so happy I got her. She's so cute. Then, of course, the spike on Shy Virgin. Coming along there. Still reaching out there, so we might have a chance. Yeah. The spike on Diachia hendersoniana. It's right there. I'll point to it with the pointer. You can't hardly tell it from the Leptodes leaves there. But it is still there and doing okay. Yep. Don't know. Oh, that leaf died on... oh, and the spike died too. Dang it, I just seen that after the leaf fell off. See it there? So the spike finally died. So I'm glad it did something. It sat there not doing anything, a lot like Shy Virgin. I mean, Shy Virgin did put out that spike furthest than it ever has before. So, and again, we got more buds on the beautiful Allori crossed with Magnolia. That thing is just non-stop. It's absolutely a wonderful little plant. So, so cute. I think the little spike dried up. Yeah, on the little green Kyloschista. So I don't know why that happened. It did decide to do that, and the other ones still haven't decided to do anything yet. So, still waiting on them to make a move. Nothing else I can tell going on behind them. This little Arangus punctata, it lost all its leaves, and I thought sure it was going to die, but then it put out a new leaf. So see, that's why you never know. You don't just throw them away. You wait and see what happens. That one there's got 2 little leaves on it. Hazel is sad looking. Sad looking. I think she's pretty well done. She just hasn't fell off of there yet. And that's about it of what's going on back through there. Down through here. Nothing's really happening. Nothing that I know of, and I don't see anything right off the bat. Gotta get these guys back around where they were, hanging up out of the way of here. Yeah, so don't really see anything going on them, and the babies are looking good and doing okay. So let's go back over the other side of the room, because we did these already to say our goodbyes. So hang tight and we'll be right back. Let's use Ludomaniana Cerulean for our goodbyes for part 2. So that will do it for part 2 of the weekend walk around. If y'all have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I'd be glad to answer them. If you could give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. If you could, if you like my content and you want to stick around and subscribe to my channel, you could do that. I do have a membership, or I do have a free membership. Doesn't cost you anything. If you could share my content, that would be awesome. Anything you do helps my channel like that. If you want to leave me a super thanks, that was be a tip for my channel. Would help with all the upcoming projects that I have coming up. So yeah. With that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.